Welcome to AI Business Foundations for Leaders and Managers. 6 months from now, no matter where you work or what you're working on, we want you to have your victory speech whenever it comes to how you showed up as a leader and pulled off a successful AI initiative. This course is for anybody in leadership, regardless of if you sell products or services, if you're a small or large enterprise, if you're a founder, a mid-level manager, any industry, any department. What we know is that the past few years have been one big, expensive experiment around AI. And 95% of those AI pilots, they ended up delivering zero measurable profit, and no real improvement in cost either. And so we want to show you why that is and how you can become the leader who's going to do AI adoption the right way. Whether you're building this as an AI app or a product that you want to sell on the market, or you simply want to use it within your office operations, this course will make you an AI leader. You're going to be able to supervise initiatives within any organization or industry or business function. And the best part is that you don't have to become technical to be that kind of leader. This is Valeri's field-tested view of how we see AI adoption. And this was built from us watching what makes AI stick in real organizations that we have worked with, and also why so many of those AI investments have failed. We've traced the leadership mistakes behind those outcomes. We're going to make sure that you don't make those same mistakes. My name is Tyler Mallett. I'm the Chief Learning Officer at Valeri, and I'll be your instructor. You will leave this course a different leader than you are now. You'll be able to speak the language of AI. We're here to give you an understanding of the capabilities, but also the limits of this technology. And as a leader, of course, you're not going to be the person rolling up your sleeves to build things yourself, but we're going to equip you with the vocabulary that you need about modern AI. So we're going to frame all the terms in a non-technical business leader's lens, so that you're going to be able to do stuff like ask vendors the right questions, speak intelligently in AI meetings, and hold your teams accountable as well. You're also going to learn our assessment-first methodology, meaning that before you pilot anything, you must ruthlessly force that AI initiative to be aligned with a business problem that you can measure. Before you spend a dime on any kind of new tech, we're going to show you how to do an AI assessment in your organization first. We'll also talk about designing a cohesive AI system. So even if you have a great AI model, it doesn't deliver value sitting all by itself in isolation. So another major reason why others have failed, but why you are going to succeed, is because you have to build connective tissue. You have to be able to make your AI agents work together with your existing business software. Again, not something you'll probably do yourself, but we're going to teach you the principles of how that AI orchestration works. We also have a section on data readiness, how to audit your data, clean it up, plus how to use unstructured data so that you can build what's called a proprietary knowledge base. We will be talking about people and culture so that you can build the conditions for AI to be used well, and much more. Enterprise AI that actually scales, that actually delivers some kind of an advantage, it's really complex. And so we are proud to bring you this leader-focused crash course on the concepts, on the current best practices that are going to prepare you to make smart decisions for your modern digital business. I want to go over some quick housekeeping. You can take this course on your computer or your phone, and on most phones, you can even lock the screen and keep the audio playing during a lesson. We designed it that way because we know you're busy, you're always moving, so if you're in traffic or exercising, or you just want to have something playing in the background, you can keep learning without needing to sit at a desk. To make the learning stick, every module comes with a learning guide. These are supplemental handouts and materials that are going to support each topic. You'll be picking up some new terminology, so we want you to be able to revisit those key definitions, reread some of the concepts, or go deeper whenever you need to. When I reference that learning guide, you can pause the video and you can look for the link to the PDF, and that is where you'll be able to review some of those artifacts on your own time. Everything in the learning guide, totally optional. It's meant to be for your own additional reading. The one thing that is mandatory though, this part's not optional, at least in order for you to get your certificate credit for completing the course, is you want to make sure anytime I give you a discussion question, which is simply to leave a comment here in the platform, you are required to post those. Just under the video player, you'll always find the module explained in a written summary. All right, so let's go into module 1, which is becoming the leader who makes AI work. Before we can teach you those strategies, we have to first diagnose what goes wrong whenever a company rushes into AI blindly. If you think back to how we got here somewhere around late 2022, the business world entered this AI craze. It was like all of a sudden there was all this pressure on executives where we had to get AI into the workflow and do it as fast as possible. Well, like anything in business and life, we have chapters, right? Sometimes we have to go through a chapter of trying something and failing at it in order to learn what does or does not work. So in this lesson, what we're going to do is break down 7 mistakes that we can learn from companies whose AI initiatives failed. And by the way, when I say AI initiative, that could be that you want to build an actual AI-powered app or software and you want to sell that in the market. But it could also be for a totally non-technical business. You want to embed, let's say, AI around a product or service that you already offer. Maybe like an automated chatbot for your customer service function. Or it could be totally unrelated to a product or service. You simply want to use AI behind the scenes to run your operations better, to run in your back office. So regardless, no more than 10% of companies, no matter how they used it, had scaled any kind of AI agent in a given business function. That's pretty staggering. And it shows that while many people have tried it, almost nobody succeeded in fully rolling them out broadly. For every 33 AI proof of concepts, only about 4 ever reached production deployment. So here are the 7 mistakes that we have traced that are responsible.